Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And we've got apparently this carpet is 27 years old, and the gentleman who uses this as his office doesn't recall if it ever actually got cleaned. But actually, considering, it's definitely been not cleaned for a very long time. He had a bunch of cabinets over here and along the side over here, he said, and so a lot of the carpet wasn't even exposed, I guess, for a lot of the time. But this middle area is certainly showing a fair amount of wear and tear. It's actually one of the, it's a pretty good carpet. It's a older olefin, kind of a commercial grade, I guess. Used to see this quite a bit, actually, in people's homes. It's always been a good choice for the basement areas and rec rooms, which is, we're in the basement area here. This is actually an office, but anyway. And I'm going to be cleaning it with my Orbitec. Which is sitting right there. I've been carrying it around with me for a little while here. I had the Challenger in the van, and then I thought, why am I carrying the Challenger? I like this thing better. Much easier to use. I think it actually works better too. Well, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but I certainly find this easier to maneuver. And it's a really well-made machine. So we'll use it on this job, I thought. So, pad's good and wet. It's all sprayed. I did use my turkey sprayer and sprayed the obvious areas with some suspend, and then I just sprayed my Omega Citrus on there. So there we go, we're ready to go. So let's see what happens. Oh, so smooth. Now this machine has been modified, and it has the Vibe pad driver on it, the Velcro pad driver. I think this is the first time I've used it with that pad driver on it. Orbitec pad driver has got a center cup on it, which means the whole center of it does not have any ability to grip a pad, and I think that's actually can be an issue in some cases. Whereas this one has the Velcro covering it over completely. So I think it will grip the pads better. I'm using a Super Zorb pad here. Very, very easy machine to move around. You saw that I had a glide on there, of course. And if this was a wheels-up machine, like that, the whole thing will resonate when it lifts off the ground like that. Everything sort of vibrates then, but when the wheels are down, it's fine. But anyway, on this type of a Berber type carpet with the loops, it tends to fight when you're using a wheels up OP machine, whereas with the wheels down, you don't have that issue at all. And I guess that's why the wheels down machine, or wheels up machines, once the wheels up or down machines came on the market, they kind of mostly faded into obscurity, except of course the Challenger, and now Trinity is making a couple of wheels up machines. But this is a machine you could definitely use all day long without feeling like you're getting beat up. I still prefer the rotary, but I have the Orbitec in the van, and I know that some of you guys have never seen these in action, and so I thought, well, this is a nice, simple, small job. I might as well pull it out of the van and do this job just to give you guys an opportunity to see it in action. There are a few videos. I've only seen a few videos of the Easyglide on YouTube, but there are a few. This has just such a nice solid feel to it. I have the wheels up version of this, which is, I don't even know what they call it, I can't remember. It's a bit smaller. It's actually a 15, I think. But I'd have to do a little bit of a... I'd have to put a pad driver on it. I put the Vibe style pad driver on it. And I think I might do that yet. So I'm gonna spray some more here. It's really very deteriorated right over here. I mean, more than 20 years, 27 years of wheels of a chair grinding away at the carpet fiber. You know, it's never going to come looking new again here. It's just not possible. Because it's really massacred the surface of the fibers and dulled it off very considerably. So you certainly can't expect a new appearance here. It's a very, very easy machine to work with. I think it weighs around 60 and 70 pounds, I think. When it does that, I've lifted the wheels off the ground. Oh. The handle came loose. looking pretty good. It'll actually, when it dries, it'll dry a lot lighter than what it initially looks like when it's first done. It'll dry a lot lighter. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at the pad. And here's one of the nice things about the Orbitec. Watch this. Just so easy to pull it back to flip the pad or change the pad. It's actually not as bad as not as black as I expected it would be. I'll try it without the glider here. Just gonna spray this side and get it a bit wetter here. I mean, it is certainly very dirty, but almost expected it to look blacker than that. Anyway, we'll see how it moves without the glider on now. Oh, no problem. Area right over here where it's had a little more wear and tear, obviously. Spray into there a little bit more. And then over to the door. Remember to get behind the door. Yeah. So, if you're looking for an OP machine and you find one of these used, as you can see, they do actually work pretty well. It has the exact same orbit as the Vibe. This particular version of it, the Easyglide, obviously has no tank. And of course, there is a version of the Vibe that has no tank. And if you look on my videos, you can see how I was able to very easily change the original Orbitec pad driver over to the Vibe pad driver just by, basically you could do it by buying the race for the Vibe, and it'll replace the race for the Orbitec, and then you can take the pad driver with its backing plate and install it on one of these machines. You just have to use a Dremel or whatever to do a little release for where the bearing sort of will dig into the backing plate, but otherwise it'll just bolt right on, and you'll have I guess you could say a poor man's Vibe. You can buy these pretty darn cheap, actually, if you can find them. They don't think they're sold an awful lot. The CX-17 or the Brute is exactly the same, just has the handle release on the bottom and a tank on it. If you want, you can take the tank off and turn it into basically into an Easyglide if you want. Because the tank for residential, it just doesn't quite work with this machine. I don't think. So let's have a look. So definitely not as dark as the first side, I don't think. So it's definitely working. And of course there's the Vibe pad driver, working perfect. Just gonna try one more thing here. I don't know if this guy remembers it, but I cleaned for him about 20 years ago. I think about that long ago. But at his mother's place, he'd arranged to have me come in and clean the carpets for his mum. And they're actually a family that's very well known in the Kelowna area. One of the pioneer families, actually. That was suspended, by the way, because you're wondering what it just did. I had sprayed it before, but it just has a kind of a weird looking couple of areas there. So I'm going to do one more little bit of a spray with the Omega. And then we'll work our way over to the door. So I guess my thought is that if you come across one of these Orbitec machines for sale, and you can see yourself using it, it's a good option, I think, because they are very reasonably priced. They are very well made. You can still get parts and everything for them. Just get a hold of Clark Lancaster at Orbitec. I think it's orbitecsolutions.com. Tell him I said to give him a call. He knows who I am. He was actually once in partnership with one of my brothers. Poor guy. Clark, that is. Unfortunately. That's a whole other story. But anyway, and I've always given a positive shout out to the Orbitec machines for those who want. They do make still make the CX, I guess they call it CX20 now. I think he mostly makes the big one, but you could probably get it in a smaller 17-inch version, probably, I think. And maybe he'll even make an Easyglide. You can always ask him. And he makes, but he primarily makes area red cleaning plant stuff. He's the guy that, by the way, was making the rug beds here. So you probably heard of that, and that's Clark was the one who was making that. Okay, I'm done. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.